You're watching Resource Intelligence. We're live at the World Resource Investment Conference. It's hundreds of companies here, thousands of investors, all here to check out mining and exploration companies. My guest right now is Guy Duport, who is the CEO with West African Iron Ore. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks to you.
You've got projects in Guinea, in Africa. You're focused on iron ore. And iron ore can be a really amazing potential story these days, largely because of China. So can you tell us about the China story for you guys?
Okay, well first I'll talk about my own story, maybe, because there's also a Chinese angle to that story.
Good.
As
okay.
well. Yeah?
Yep.
12 years ago I moved to Beijing from the UK, from London. Actually I'm French national, but I used to live in London, and from London I moved to China. I start mining when I arrive in China. I come to realize that Chinese needed a lot of resources.
Absolutely.
That they had a lot of potential friendship with West Africa and Africa in general.
Yeah.
So I started my mining business story started in China.
So you've got some history there.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So the story of West African iron ore is a Chinese story for sure. We are lucky that we have the best zip code, in my view, for any project, iron ore project in West Africa.
Why is that?
Well, we're sitting on the seafront.
Right, gotcha.
Okay. So
actually, your project borders
with
the sea, yeah.
with the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
So we're about 40 kilometers from deep seaport, from two deep seaports. Okay. One to be built by Rio Tinto for their Simandou project in Guinea. Another one to be built by the joint venture of GDC and Belzon, which is the port of Matakan.
Right. So big projects, really big projects.
Correct. Yeah. And then currently the Chinese are actually building within our boundary the port of Konta, which is a barging port, for their first productions, which is in their Forest area side of the permit. We should be starting by the end of this year. Okay,
so lots going on there. What about on your permits then? What are you focused on? How much have you accomplished so far?
Well, we obviously got listed on a TSXV end of March, early April 2011.
Yep.
So we are a new company. To date, we completed about 20,000 meters of RC drilling and about 3,000 meters of diamond core drilling.
Okay.
Our main focus for the last, prior to February this year, was on Sambalama and Kaliadi target, which are mainly magnetite of potential high grades. However, our geological team identify oxidized cap, hematite coated, which is this type of.
So what are we looking at here? This is
hematite coated, which is the oxidized cap.
Okay, the oxidized cap of a hematite deposit.
Correct.
Okay, got you. So what does that mean to your average Joe?
Basically, it's something easy to extract.
Okay. Beneficiation
is simple. Yeah. And it's from surface to about 26 to 30 meters depth.
Okay, so we've got surface to 26 meters.
Correct.
Now, I know it's fairly early stage, and you're drilling to find this out, but from what you've seen so far, how big could this grow in terms of square kilometers or square meters?
Well, on one of the target identified where we have completed 252 holes as of yesterday, so 7,251 meters to be exact, of RC drilling. Diamond rings are doing the infill for the NE 43-101. Which we hope that will be released to the market in Q4 2012.
Okay.
The largest side of the surface is about 50 square kilometers.
50 square kilometers.
So that's Amaraya Wandama target, which is the northern part of the pyramid. On this particular map here. Now we have identified 5 other oxidized cap zones, but one major one which is southeast of the pyramid, and that will be the next target that we will move to, probably towards August or September of this year, and start drilling on this target. So,
obviously, fairly early stage, and you're looking around in different parts of the project to see where's the best potential.
Correct.
The one that you've discovered up there, which is about 50 square kilometers, you're looking at, how consistent within there are you finding? When you stick in a drill hole and then another one, are you getting hits in most of your holes?
Yeah, most of the holes get hit. Right. So the average thickness at the moment is about 8 to 12 meters. If we had to take a cut-off grade of about 28% Fe, so we're looking at 8 to 12 meters.
On average?
On average, yeah.
Right.
So the potential of that zone, 700 to 1 billion tons.
So finally, Guy, take us through your next steps coming up. What can we expect to see in the next 12 months that's going to take West African Iron Ore
for the next couple of months, obviously, we will issue press release with holes.
Yep.
Grade and thickness and densities and so on. So we'll keep the market informed of what we're doing, and we hope that by the end of June, 100 to 150 holes will be released, so the market will know that we're gearing up to 3-1-1. That's right.
Yeah.
After that, we obviously will do a fair amount of metallurgy. It's very important to know what type of final product we can export. And the next step will be to do a pre-feasibility study as well. So all this is planned for the next 12 months.
Next 12 months. So you're moving very fast.
Well, yeah, we were very slow at starting, but now we decided that we obviously need to move faster.
Ramp it up. Okay. Guy, thanks for talking to me.
You're most welcome.
If you want to find out more about West African iron ore, go to westafricanironore.com.